Hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another session of Barbie Rocks. It's such a wonderful day and a gorgeous start to tuning into a wonderful session because today I am going to review some of the gowns that I've collected, and my collection has grown in terms of wedding dresses. Now, I have this book that I had purchased a while back, and it's a wonderful book. And I wanted to share it with my viewers because it's called Wedding and Movie Stars. And this book I was so fascinated about because if I open this book, and the first few pages highlights beautiful wedding dresses from a different era. And some of the eras are from all the fantastic movie stars. We've got Elizabeth Taylor and her beautiful dress. So what I like about this is when I look at Barbie, sometimes I see that the designers had created dresses that were sort of set in the period of a certain period representing in movie stars. Like some of the gowns you would see from the 1950s, 60s, and you can find some of the gowns worn on movie stars, famous movie stars. So what I love about this book, which I had found over at my local winter shop, is how they used to make these gowns and all the work and the seamstress and all the designs that went into these beautiful gowns. So here we've got, this is Grace Kelly and Prince Rainier in her dress when she got married. Then it highlights some other beautiful movie stars. We've also got Grace Kelly, and here we have, I believe it's Grace Kelly again, but she's got a different dress. And some of these dresses you can find have been reproduced, and Mattel had reproduced some of these dresses, and that's why you see them on your vintage Barbies. So here I'm going through this book, and again, a lot of pictures of Grace Kelly and her wedding. And we've got some really great designers like Jo Hong. I'm really into designing and fashion. I've always wanted to be a fashion designer. But in my life, I sort of ended up in the healthcare industry. But here we go. We've got her, and here's Grace Kelly. But look at the detail of her dress. So this is one of these beautiful books that I was able to pick up. And I just wanted to share you a little insight of, oh, look at these gowns from the 1930s. Isn't that beautiful? Like, I can't get over how gorgeous these dresses were. Here we've got Jean Harlow, one of my favorite actresses, and I loved the way she wore her clothing. It was so exquisite. She died early. I think she died when she was in her 20s. So she lived a very short life. But one of my favorite actresses. So in this book, it highlights all these gorgeous, gorgeous gowns. And I love that era. I love vintage. And to see these gowns is just beautiful. Here we've got Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart. Then you've got, let's see who else I can pin out in here. We've got Dorothy Dandridge and her beautiful wedding gown. So, you know, weddings are a real special moment in people's lives. Of course, we've got here Rock Hudson and Phyllis Gates on their wedding day. I love the way the dresses were worn. I love the way they wore it. I love their open-toe shoes. I mean, it is just... Here's Elizabeth Taylor. Isn't that gorgeous? So anyways, that is one of my keepers, and it's called Wedding Days and Movie Stars. So if you're interested in this book, let me know, and I'll post a link for you as to the author and how to pick it up. But today, let's highlight some of the fantastic dresses I have in this Barbie doll lot. So this one here is from Wedding Day number 972, and as you can see, the beautiful chiffon. How gorgeous that is. And of course, it's got the satin underlay, and it's got like a tulip body. Okay, and let me just try to stand this doll so it's not completely falling over. But anyways, she's a 972, and I've got that dress here on this doll here, and this is Fashion Queen. Now, Fashion Queen is wearing this gown as well, but this gown that I'm trying to display for you, I'm going to try to get this on the stand so that I can display it really nicely for you. So, here we have Vintage Fashion Queen in the dress, and what's great about this dress is the tulle, and as you can see, the beautiful satin, and you know the lace. I can't tell you how beautiful this lace is. It's got a bit of a sparkles in here, as you can see the little sparkles, and this lace is so sheer and fine that it goes around the complete doll. So isn't that gorgeous? And it has this way that you can actually flare the dress. And when you flare it, it has the a really nice width to the satin underlay of the dress, and it's just gorgeous. I'm going to just show you as I display the doll here, and of course I've got this doll here, and she is in the same dress, but this dress is not mint, so I wanted to show you a dress that was complete with no missing tulle, and how beautiful the satin is. So for those collectors out there wanting to add some vintage dresses to your collection, this is the Wedding Day 972. So I hope that helps you in your collection. I'm going to move on and show you another doll with a beautiful dress, and this one here is a two-piece ensemble with a veil, and I'm not sure if this is the original veil to the dress, but here again is a beautiful dress. I'm going to just highlight and show all the viewers how beautiful this one is. It's a two-piece dress. I believe we're looking at around 1970s for this dress, and again it's got a tulle underneath, and nice beautiful lace, if you can see that. So isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Okay, so the next doll that I'm going to show you is this one here, and she is wearing Here Comes the Bride. She is on my American Girl doll, which is a beautiful face. Can you see that face? She reminds me of the editor on Vogue. There's this designer who works for the editor of Vogue, and she has the same hairstyle as this American doll. But here is called Here Comes the Bride. And as you can see, it is done in beautiful lace with your YKK zippers, really well tailored and exquisite. When I say exquisite, this is very exquisite. Now I'm going to show you the dress. Here we've got the beautiful lace, and it's very detailed, and this goes around the complete lower half of the dress in the mid part of the dress, and here's the back of the dress. So isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Love it. Okay, I'm going to show you another beautiful dress, and this is on the Twiggy doll, and this is called Wedding Whirl. So Wedding Whirl is number 1244. So if you want to add a Wedding Whirl to your collection, number 1244, another exquisite doll, and it is specifically a Francine dress. Let's take a look closely at it. Just going to look at the underlay. Here's the overlay, and as you can see how gorgeous that is. Back and front. And look at the specific detail of the lace here. And let's just look at Twiggy's face. Isn't that exquisite? Now let's just look at the lace around her. There you go. So that's Wedding Whirl. Now I'm going to show you another dress, and this one here is called, this one here is on my Bubble Cut doll, and it is called the Wedding Gown Dream Wedding. Barbie's Dream number 947. So I'm going to show you Barbie's Dream number 947. how exquisite this is. And as you can see, this gown has snap closures. See? Can you see that? It's metal snap closures. It's got the black and white Barbie tag. That's something you really want to look at. And oh, just a minute here. I know it has the black and white label tag, but in it has an over sheer chiffon, white, very see-through. And then right in the middle of the dress, you've got this beautiful bow and these pleats. So that is a really nice dress called Barbie's Dream to add to your wedding Barbie doll collection of wedding gowns. Isn't that great? So the top here is like satin, if you can see. It's beautiful satin. And a beautiful doll to add to your collection. So Barbie Dream. Okay, and I'm going to show you quite a few other dresses. Now these ones here I think are from probably more contemporary dresses, but this one here gathers and has pleats and then just a little beautiful of lace here. But let's look at the dress itself. So again, it's a two-piece dress with a nice beautiful netting up top, and now this skirt doesn't flare out as much, but nevertheless it's beautiful. So I'm just going to show you that dress. Isn't that gorgeous? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and show you another dress which is in my collection. And here we go. I've just displayed a few of the dresses that I've just shown you. And we're going to go and look at some handmade dresses now. Now here's one that's handmade, and it's a black and white ensemble with just layers and layers of chiffon. So, and what's great about this beautiful wedding dress, and she's on a TNT doll, is the fact that if we look at the bodies, it's got a stretch knit. So this can just be pulled up onto the dolls really nice and tight, and more or less will fit any of your beautiful dolls that you want to add a gown like this. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in getting one of these dresses. I'll leave a link in the bottom below. And here's another 1960 wedding dress, and it is on my bubble cut. And it has like sort of like a close knitted underskirt and then an overskirt. So, and it's got beadwork right at the neckline, and that here was handmade. So I've got a few more dresses to review, and I'm going to go ahead and review these dresses in the next video. So stay tuned for the second part of my wedding dresses review. Alright, and remember to have a wonderful day and be positive. You are beautiful in your own way, and everyone is unique in their own way and very special. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video from Barbie Rocks.